FRG Family Readiness Program assists soldiers and family members while soldiers are either deployed and or here at home station at the unit. What they do is they help fix any situations that family members might have, soldiers might have, while the soldier is gone.
I started back in Desert Storm when I saw the need of all the soldiers going out there and they didn't have any support. So I started at my previous place of employment. I started doing care packages, mailings, that kind of thing, and I just adopted a unit, and then I got my work involved with it. And then when I met my now husband, it's like, hey, how about if I come out there? And he's like, well, sure, if you want. And then that's when we started the canteen, and then I figured out, oh, you guys are supposed to have this, so I read up all the regulations, and I figured out what they needed to make it work here in Omaha, and I developed the Family Readiness Program for what we have there because they didn't have one that was active and working.
I've known Sherie Peterson since about 2007, and she was a Family Readiness group. Whenever there's any issues that a lot of soldiers are not really scared but timid to talk to other soldiers, they'll go to the Family Readiness group. People like Sherie Peterson will help volunteer their time and assist them with any situations they might have. I was going to get deployed. I was in Fort Bliss, Texas. This was, I think, February 2008. I got a phone call saying, I'm pregnant. So I was, at the time I was freaking out. Sherie was my guide when I was overseas. Went and checked up on her while I was gone. She was also one of the first people at the hospital when the baby was born because I was 2 days late. I got stuck on the flight.
The Family Readiness Program helped open up a line of communication so that the families would have a better understanding of what the unit does for a mission, how the soldiers interact, what they really do when they're gone.
We actually teach the soldiers different things about how to be stronger leaders, how to incorporate their families into their lives as a soldier, so it's a whole team effort. It's not just the soldiers here, families here. One of our goals is soldier readiness and family readiness equals mission readiness. For the deployed family member, we hold monthly meetings. We have newsletters that go out to make for sure that the families are not forgotten about. When family members call up and they're having a tough time, whether it's because they're missing their soldier or because the kids are acting up and they just have nowhere else to go to, we give them resources of where they can go to. A lot of times all I do is I just listen because that's all they need so that they can start the next day going, I can keep functioning. I can keep being strong while my soldier's gone. Because our intent as the Family Readiness Group is to make for sure that those soldiers can stay on their mission and we can keep everything going at home and them not to be worried about it.
Sherie is irreplaceable because FRG is all voluntarily based. And yes, there is a lot of FRG members that volunteer, but there ain't that many that volunteer their time and effort like Sherie Peterson does. So it's kind of hard to find someone like Sherie Peterson.
This is my way of serving my country. It's in my heart, helping the soldiers and families, and it's not just because of my husband over there. It's because it's the right thing to do, and I'm also teaching my son the value of giving to others and giving to their country.